guys, it's Sonia with Junk Monkey Paint Company, and welcome back to my daily vlog. We're gonna hang out a little bit today. This is gonna be called what I call a chatty studio session. It's just kind of a laid back kind of day around these parts. It's getting a little bit darker in the evening right now. The cat's taking a nap upstairs on my bed. That should tell you what kind of a day it is. I'm having some decaf coffee here towards the end of the day. A little bit of a warm beverage. Can I show you guys something? This has been my favorite thing I've been adding to my coffee. Have you ever tried it before? It's vanilla flavored and it is so yummy. I love to just sit here, have a warm cup of coffee or even tea and get into something creative. So I'm gonna show you today on my vlog one of the pieces that honestly I've had probably since my beginning days of junking. This is one of my most favorite pieces that I ever found. I've always kept it, and I'll show you how I upcycled it, repurposed it, and now I use it into my home. In fact, when you're out junking, I think you should look for one of these too, and I'll show you how you can make it universal, meaning that you can change it out for the seasons. And in fact, I'm about to change mine out for the seasons, and a lot of you guys may have saw me this week create these little pieces right here together. This one's red apple with some black glaze over it. Let me move my tea because I just drilled some holes in these pieces and I really don't want my sawdust to be into my coffee. Who else has drank? Has put your paintbrush though in your coffee before. It gets a little dangerous when you bring a cup around what you're making and creating. There could be glitter, things like that. And yesterday I was working with a lot of florals and there's glitter everywhere over the dining room. So yes, Matt's like, we're gonna need, babe, you're gonna need to get the vacuum cleaner out, or we're gonna need to get the vacuum cleaner out. So I'll do that a little bit later. Once I've tracked it everywhere through the house, then I'll break out the vacuum cleaner. You know what I'm saying? So these are some pieces that I did this week. This was a, let's see here, I painted one in mocha, one in antique lace. Can you see the background difference right there? Just beautiful warm neutrals. And then I went ahead and I glazed over the top of it, and then I used these little, what were iron-on, and this is red apple, by the way, with black glaze. These colors here, Junk Monkey paint colors, have the brown antique glaze over the top of it. And I went to Walmart, and I bought a bunch, like 3 in a pack of these. They are iron-ons, and this is the other pack. I haven't broken this open just yet to figure out what I'm gonna do with these. I have ideas though, and I'll show you today. It might be part of the project that I'm going to work on today. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to make use of them. You saw me create them. If you did miss that video, I will link it below in the description box so you can go ahead and find it and get yourself up to speed. But today I'm going to show you, because you guys are wondering, well, how do you use something like this? And by the way, I showed you that's the iron-ons. If you want to get a pack like this, the 2 packs were, of course, the snowflake, the tree, and the deer, or else this pack here that has the red truck that we all love, and it has pine cones, a wreath, and just a really nice good tidings holiday sign right there. But I got that in the over in the fabric section, and then I went one aisle over and I found these blanks right here, just blank squares for a bucket piece. And so that's where I kind of got the idea that I could really make some really cute, very simple decor. Doesn't cost a lot. And if you're new to my channel, we just hit 10,000 subscribers, guys. I just want to say a big thank you, and thank you for all those of you who have been commenting below saying congratulations, because I know and I'm honored that we reached that many subscribers. The fact that you guys enjoy my content enough and that you subscribe, you took the time to go to your day and hit the subscribe button, that means a lot to me, and that I understand that you guys have faith in me that I'm going to deliver you some great content. So I am a junker, a thrifter, and if you're new around these parts, if you just found my channel, I love to paint, I love to junk. Did I say that twice? Yes. Because I really, really do. And just find other people's junk and flip it, or do decor on a budget for your own home, right? Taking somebody else's junk, going out and finding good clearance hauls, you know, hitting the Dollar Tree. At the end of the day, just making your home beautiful on a budget, making it all cozy like. So without further ado, let me show you the 2 pieces that I've had for, I don't know how many years, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it in connection with those pieces that I just showed you, okay? So this is a frame, an antique old frame. I think we said this one was, I had Matt take a look at it, and he figured it was somewhere around the late 1800s, early 1900s, so really, really old. And I picked it, I think I paid maybe like $5 for it. This is the thing, right? It's an antique frame, and I'm sure there's somebody out there will be like, no, don't paint it. Guys, I saved it, okay? So if you are a junker, a picker, a thrifter, a treasure hunter like me, if you want to splash some paint on it because you really just want to make it beautiful, you know what? You have permission to do so. You don't need permission from anybody else to do whatever you want to do with something. So in this case, if I didn't rescue this, who knows if this thing wouldn't have been thrown on a burn pile, right? At the end of the day, you can have an antique. I'm gonna get on my soapbox for a moment. You can have an antique. Oh my gosh, don't paint it. But if an antique is stored in your basement just because it's an antique, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Value is also in the eye of the beholder. You can have an antique, but you know what? You're not going to paint it because you don't like the sight of it, the look of it, and it's hiding down in your basement. Next thing you know, it's moldy, it's warped, it's damp, and then at the end of the day, you're throwing it out and it's firewood. Or you know what? You take it, you rescue it, you take it, and you go, okay, you know what? I'm going to make it work with my decor. I don't have to put it out of sight, out of mind. Instead, I'm going to make it beautiful and I'm going to incorporate it, you know? Maybe you have grandma's hutch and right now it's a terrible color and it needs some work. Well, fix it, put it in your color and incorporate it, and you know what? Give a little nod to grandma and put her beautiful hutch at the corner of your kitchen or your dining room or something like that. So when you find an antique frame like this, I give you full permission to do what you want to do with it. So in my case, I decided to upcycle it. So I rescued it, I painted it, and I think it was an antique lace, and then I put some of our champagne metallic sealer over the top of it. Love this frame. It did not have a picture inside of it, I don't think, when I found it. I think it was just the frame itself. I found ones that have had the pictures inside. Some of the pictures are missing. Man, some of those pictures can be pretty creepy too. So when I find one like this that doesn't have anything inside of it right there, no family portrait, just looks like this, I go ahead and I find them and I add chicken wire to the inside of it. Now, so this is a frame that has been with me for years upon years upon years upon years, okay? I couldn't tell you how long I've had this frame, and that's why I say it's one of the pieces that have stuck with me for a very long time. Then you can also go and you can find frames like this that are not that old, but you can make them look old with some paint and glaze and do some really cool distressing effects and things like that on it. This was a frame that I picked up, I think, at a Goodwill, and I just painted it and, you know, made it pretty. And then what I do is I go to Tractor Supply. Man, we were Tractor Supply this week for our decor, and this is another reason to go to Tractor Supply. Not just to get those junkin signs that we found this week on the vlog, but to get some chicken wire. So if you like the idea of what I'm about to show you, that is the cheapest place that you can get your chicken wire. Not necessarily just Tractor Supply, that just happens to be the farm supply store in my area. But if you go to any sort of, like, you know, feed farm store, chances are you could find chicken wire. If you find chicken wire, this is a good tip for somebody who loves to repurpose, upcycle. If you find chicken wire in a crafty store, you're gonna pay a fortune for it, because then it becomes, oh, it's more decorative, right? And if you find it in an actual utility type based store, it is just that. It's you know, it's chicken wire, all right? It's the most basic of wire, and so you can get a giant roll of it, and that way, for all your projects, you have plenty. You know, recently I was looking for, when we talk about how you find it in different sections, and depending on how it's like supposed to be used, you pay more. It's all marketing, right? I went, when we moved into this house a few months back, I went and I was looking for a dog gate. And I went to the dog gate section. I kid you not, they were like $40 and $50 for a plastic gate. And I was like, holy moly. So then I went over to the baby section and I found one of those gates for, I think it was $10 or $12, a fraction of the price, but it's all in how it's marketed. So definitely look to get your chicken wire at a farm feed store versus any sort of crafty decorative store, because it's just, the price is jacked up so high, it's crazy. So all we do is we cut it, wear some really good gloves, and then what you want to do is just staple on the back of the frame right here. Nobody's going to see the back, right? It's the front that everybody is concerned with. So what I love to use these for are decorative decor pieces. And so actually, you saw me as we moved into the house here, I whipped these back out. They were in my old house. Now they're here in this new house that we're in, the new old house that you see me come in and vlogging from, and I'm getting ready to decorate them. So I moved them here with me. When my sister came to visit me, if you saw that on the vlog, she came from Canada here for a visit. She fit this in her suitcase, which I can't help but think, man, if she got, if she got pulled over, if she got her suitcase opened up and they did a search, they would have been like, what the heck, lady, what are you carrying? So she found these. She came down to visit me over the last week in Halloween, and this is the decorations that she brought for me for the new house. It could fit into her suitcase. And so what I've been doing actually is, I'll show you. I had this hanging in the very center, and I didn't get to decorate anything else around it, but I hung that right there just like that. I'll bring it in close so you can kind of see an idea. And so that's what I'm saying. When you get these frames and you put chicken wire into them, you can hang things inside of them, and it really starts to fill out like a big piece of art, right? So I could have fun and put like candy corn and stuff like that. Which this will be the poll question of the day, okay, guys? This is the poll question of the day. I know it's past candy corn season, but we can still talk about it. Do you guys like candy corn or not? Is candy corn just for decorations and decor, or do you like to eat it? Tell me. I was looking yesterday and I was asking you guys about pineapple. That was yesterday's question. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? And I was laughing at some of the responses that you guys sent in. So now obviously we're going to change it out from Halloween fallish to hello, meet our Christmas decor. So these this size kind of reminded me of like flashcard size. And so what I've done here with Matt's help is we drilled some holes. Do you see at the top of each of these little blanks that I painted? I have 3 of those. And now what we can do is grab a little bit of twine, and we can go ahead and hang these right on top of our chicken wire. Just make sure you grab a drill bit. So you can use ribbon if you want. You can use, ribbon, twine. Like I am just using the most basic twine that you can get pretty much anywhere in the dollar store. You can get a roll for $1. Man, it comes in, so helpful. So much, you can use it for so much. Ribbon, I have like some little small decorative stuff right here, twine that has some metallic into it. So whatever you want to use, go for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that to the side right there. Let's do our other 2 that we have here, and we will get these up. So have you guys ever the other thing is not just frames, you can also use windows, but my favorite is the old frames, of course. That's just, I think they're so decorative and so beautiful, but I've also done this, and every single one of them sold. They're gone on their way to some other home, where you take, like for example, an old window, and same thing, even if the glass is broken out, just use the frame, and you know what, turn that into your chicken wire memo board, decor board, what do you guys want to call it, project board. And it's one that you can change out with the seasons. Now I'm leaving a little extra right here just because I'll show you what I'm going to do in just a second, because I do like this twine, as it's very, very basic, but I also think that it is really decorative and we can make it really stand out. So now what I'm going to do is basically just kind of get an idea of where I would want these to hang. I'm going to throw them up real fast here for you guys so you can take a look at them. You can stage them where you want to stage them, and you can add in other things. So as I put these up here, and by the way, this is what I'm saying, I like to leave a lot of string, because what will happen is I have space to tie a really cool, just a bow. Let me pull you guys in a little bit closer so you can see what I'm up to. Let's see here if I can find my, woohoo, there we go. Can you guys see that a little bit right there? So what we're gonna do is we are going to hang the other 2 on the bottom half. So I like the excess of the string that I did. All right, what do you think, like one there? Actually, maybe I'll put the red over there. Or should I do this? What do you guys think? Maybe I'll put the red over there. Yeah, let's do that. So again, and the thing is, you're just tying these on with string, so you guys know that you can really just get it in place, untie the bow. If you feel like it's dangling down too far, just adjust it. But things of 3, let them be in the design world. So we are going to go ahead and put 3 of those up there. You can adjust the height and how far they hang. We'll put the other one over here. Maybe I'll have to move this little guy up just a little bit. I feel like maybe I should. What do you guys think? Can we do that? See? We can't, it's just a bow, so we can undo it, we can mess with it. Pull it up just a little bit further. So I'm going to put this up further. So what would you put by the side of it? when you look at this right now? What kind of ideas do you get? Would you go out and get some mini clothespins, for example? You get some mini clothespins, and you could post, clip on some pictures for the season. You could clip on your Christmas cards, a couple that you get that you really like. Okay, here's a second question of the vlog of the day. Do you guys send Christmas cards or not? This one probably could be used to put over just a little bit, but you guys get the idea, right? I want you guys really to be able to see it and give you some inspiration, because you, at the end of the day, have full control over this. So I could get some additional ornaments, like, in this pack right here. What do we do with our little tiny pack that we had? You know how it gave like there it is, how it gave the red truck. Honestly, I could put those around it. I could go get some ornaments from the Dollar Tree. We can hang around it. So yeah, do you guys do Christmas cards? It is always awesome to receive. Every year you have good intentions. I'm going to send some Christmas cards. And then it's like, do you ever really do it, right? So you could stick this on if you want, glue, some other little things on. Put them wherever you want. That's the truck. Actually, this would be a really cool idea. I'm gonna have to plug in my glue gun. This would be a great use. What do you guys think? Put the rest of them out wherever we want it to fill it in. But I do like the idea of using little extra gift tags, some pictures, family photos, Christmas photos that you have, and using it as a memo board. Change it out for the seasons, and you know what, January, come and fill it with some really cute snowmen, and Valentine's Day, and all the different holidays. It's just one of the universal pieces of decor that you can have in your home, and then you just change it out as you go. The other cool thing I'm going to tell you guys about is you can hang them. Obviously, frames have wire, or typically they have the hanger already built in, which is a plus. But the other cool thing that you can do is, if it doesn't have the hanger, is get some really nice, don't roll away from me, get some really nice plaid ribbon or whatever you like. You can do buffalo check, whatever season you're in, you can change this out too. All you have to do is get some nice wide stuff. It's also sturdy. And then what I want you to do is just put it through the top and stage it as you like it. And then that way it gives a little extra something to the top of your hanger that you're putting together here, your decor piece, your chicken wire frame. You could also do a bow. So for example, this could be your hanger, and then this hangs on the nail up top. And then you could go ahead and fancy yourself a really cool bow and put a bow on the top of it. This makes a really cute piece too, like as part of a gallery wall. A couple of these together is really, really cute. So, what do you guys think of that idea? Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably, this would actually be really pretty over here. Some, either this or even some black and white ribbon will be really cool on this piece as well. So, that's the part you get creative with, and if you do this, please post it over on Facebook at Junk Monkey Paint Projects. All right, guys, I am going to pop off of here. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks for subscribing. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. What do you think of this project? See you then. Bye.